Hi lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm totally new here. This channel was created in summer 2024. My name is Jennifer. I am currently in my CEO era and I really can't wait to share this journey with you. Alright, to be honest, I didn't plan to actually record anything today because this is prior to my baby girl's birthday. She's going to turn 6 years old. I'm more excited than her maybe. But in fact, I have a kind of problem with my daylight, or actually with my lighting when it comes to creating YouTube videos. So as you can see, I'm currently trying my very best to catch the last sun rays that we still have during this transition between summer to autumn. And therefore, I have thought of creating my first YouTube video today. Even though it was absolutely not planned. It was actually my baby girl Nicolette who came across this idea, and I'm so grateful that she suggested me to start today because actually I feel like really doing this. Okay, let's straight dive into the next topic that I'm gonna talk about. I told you already that I'm currently in my CEO era, or let me say it is a completely new journey. It is a completely new part of me. I have never been a CEO of anything. I have also never worked in a typical 9 to 5. So I'm so glad to say that I'm not those kind of women, girls, whoever, who has or had to quit her 9 to 5 because she wasn't satisfied with it, because I really never had this. And I also never wanted to, have this classical 9 to 5 job or opportunity, vacancy, whatever. Let me explain you how I actually started this CEO journey and what is it actually going to be like, what I'm going to talk about. All in all, I thought of creating a personal brand, and it was something that I thought least about because it was like I really got inspired by somebody who had to recreate herself, and also after she became a mother, or prior to becoming a mother. I'm not quite sure about this. However, maybe you know her name or maybe not. Actually, it is a household name, well known from a bus babe, former bus babe girl. No, I wanted to say Natalie Ellis, but it's not Natalie, it's Danielle Candy. I accidentally came across her account, and I was like scrolling a few weeks ago through her account, through her latest post, and that was the very moment I also got to know that she became a mom, which I was really impressed because I was not expecting her to have a baby as well, because she was that thriving career lady. Okay, so nevertheless, it really inspired me, and then I really stopped scrolling at the very moment when I found her reel, which really caught my attention, and it was all about her personal brand. It was everything about her recreating, reinventing herself as a personal brand, as an ex-boss babe, and today as Danielle Canty, which really inspired me, and it caught my attention that much that I thought of doing the same. Okay, so my background is nothing that has to do with 9 to 5 in an office, where you are free every weekend and you work maybe 9 to 5, as the name says it already. I never had this, I never wanted it, and I come originally from aviation, which is and will forever be my dream job, and I also made this dream really come true, which I'm totally grateful for. But I have also a completely different background. This is that I'm actually a nurse, which means from nursing to CEO, this is a really tough journey, I would say, because CEO is a completely different right, I'm still trying my very best to get this video recorded as long as the sun is still shining into my dining room, which is actually my favorite place here. Well, the reason why I actually started to become CEO of my own personal brand and also to create a luxurious personal brand is I I am an artist also, and I got my first song or songs recorded in 2023, which means last year. So I'm super proud of this. It was really a lifelong dream, maybe, that also came true to me, and also I could get my most favorite #1 song on Spotify. So I'm really grateful for that journey. Nevertheless, I was totally in love with someone who really made my life change up to 360 degrees, and I'm still in love with the same person, with the same guy. Nothing has changed except for one thing. It is that there was this one day where I was sitting and thinking to myself, where's actually my success story? Because I was really used to really embrace, celebrate, and cheer everything that this guy was doing, which is amazing, because for me it was like I understood I was really deeply in love, so much deeply in love, that I really loved everything that he did, and I supported him with every single breath of mine, which is totally amazing. But I'm also somebody who needs my own success story, because this is what I actually used to be since my early 20s. Or even prior to that. So this is actually my nature. This is part of me. And you know, last year I spent a really long and tough time actually understanding who I am and understanding what my core values were. I was really overwhelmed when I figured out what my core values actually looked like, that it was so different from everything that I used to know years before, that were so different from everything that I was, you know, made of. I was made of something or somebody that I actually was not, that I never wanted to be. And this was really interesting. This was a huge journey. So this is now actually not what is a part of this YouTube video. Maybe I will talk about this in a separate YouTube video where I'm really going to deep dive into that topic. But for the time being, what I want to say is that the reason I started this personal brand and CEO stuff is actually that I really wanted to create something for myself. I wanted to have this next level of success. And of course, my life has changed 360 degrees ever since I became a mom. There are so many things that we girls are actually not told before we turn into mothers. So this is a huge list, and I really wanted to reinvent myself. I wanted to figure out what I actually look like, who I actually look like, where I actually want to go. I had already a clear vision, but there was still enough space for growth. And however, I wanted to see my own success story. And after being in this, not only motherhood, but after being in a completely challenging phase of my life, especially my personal life, I thought that I really need to stand up. I need to stand up for myself. I need to be courageous. I need to have this grit to do something, or nothing will ever change. Nothing will change in this current situation. There are things that I'm really not satisfied with, things that I wasn't used to have in my life, and things that that I missed, that I once had, and I want to regain it and do it even better than ever before. So these are all the things that I really feel like, you know, is a good thing to start with, by starting your own personal brand. And this is how it came to me to actually start my own personal brand. And you might be thinking, what is now unique about my personal brand? What is different? Well, different is, for example, that I have a clear vision about who my clients should actually look like, who my customers should look like, whom am I dedicating these videos, who am I dedicating my YouTube channel, which means if you have a look at my YouTube channel, my first 1 or 2 videos are songs. Yes, because it are songs. It's all about the songs that I have recorded last year. It's about the songs that I'm proud of. It's part of me. It's something that comes straight from my heart, and I think it deserves a place in my channel, because simply it's my channel and I can choose what I want to post. I can choose what I want my channel to look like. There are people who say niche down, niche even more down, because everything is always saturated. Yes, Instagram is always saturated, YouTube is as well. And starting in 2024 doesn't mean it is too late. It just means that you can still be you. You can still, I think this is the best thing that you can really do. And I was watching a lot of videos from the famous YouTuber Vanessa Lau. She inspired me totally to actually start this YouTube channel and this YouTube journey, because she has pivoted 360 degrees a minimum, and she's also talking about this in her latest videos. I got totally inspired by that, because she is no longer willing to serve people and, you know, put out content by content by content, day by day, not being satisfied with herself, with her inner mind, with her heart, with everything. She wants to be aligned. As far as I'm concerned, this is what she was talking about in her latest video. She wants to be aligned with everything that her heart also feels. And this is the same with me. You know, I was really procrastinating a long time. I was procrastinating and thinking to myself, what is actually the reason that I'm procrastinating? Why am I not starting this YouTube channel? Of course, there was a day or there was a week where I really thought of starting. It was like about 2 weeks ago. And but in fact there were things coming from outside, and I understood there are always things coming from outside into your life. We have to change. We have to not let the things inside our lives. We have to strictly stick to our boundaries, to our borders that we have built for ourselves, and within these borders we can do whatever you want. We can do what we want, whenever we want, how we want it. And if there is someone trying to cross this border, it's up to us to say no, stop. Because whenever we just open a little tiny gate, it's like it's too late for us, and it's awesome for them, but it's too late for us, and we have to restart again. We have to reset again. So this is also super important for you to understand that if you are procrastinating with something, you might not be able to figure out why you're actually procrastinating. There are thousands and thousands of YouTube channels talking about procrastinating, talking about why you are most probably not starting what you actually want to start. And maybe you will never really figure it out 100%. Okay, there are still things in my life that I have still not really figured out, and maybe I will figure it out one day. Maybe it will take time. Maybe I'll never figure it out, but that's also fine, because life is not about, you know, thinking. It's not about healing all the time for the next couple of, let's say, 20 years. It's really about living. It's living as happy, as wealthy, and as healthy as possible. And this is also something that I had to understand. And when I'm talking about being actually a CEO and having my own personal brand, or currently creating my own personal brand, it's also about, you know, what am I actually going to talk about? What am I actually going to do? So, and this is where I would love to tell you that I am currently about to design my own online training, which is awesome. It is still not fully done, so it still has to be prepared. I already have the ideas set up. I know what I'm going to talk about. All I need is a script and maybe a perfect day to record it, everything. And my website is actually also set up. I have started to design Shopify templates, which I totally love, and I never tried it before. You know, I tried WordPress for several times. I love WordPress, but however, it is rather for those who are tech savvy, and I am tech savvy, so therefore it's actually obvious that I love WordPress. But nevertheless, when thinking of selling something, it was to me it was so important for me to sell digital products rather than physical products, because I am somebody who really loves location freedom. I love to be here today at home and maybe somewhere else far away on a long haul flight, sitting somewhere to, I don't know, my dream destination. And so therefore it is super important for me, if I sell something on my website, that it is a digital product only. I don't know if I will maybe also sell some physical products like print on demand things. That is of course an awesome service that I can provide additionally, but this is not what my main focus is going to be. Okay, and as you can see, the sun rays are slowly starting to fade away, and I really appreciate if you would join this channel, if you would join my journey to get to know more about me, to get to know more about my YouTube channel. As I mentioned before, every now and then I might also add some music, some songs to this channel, because I really love singing, and I just feel it is part of me. There is absolutely no rule in 2024 when you start a brand new YouTube channel how it should look like. There might be people who say niche down, but there might be people like me saying, you know, do what you love, and you will find the right people. You will attract the right people when you are just doing what you love, when you do what comes straight from your heart. Because one thing that I've learned in my journey from last year to this year is not to say yes to anything that your heart says no to. So this is so important. Please keep this also in mind. Just consider, whenever you have to take a decision, whenever somebody is trying to, you know, get their stuff done, get their opinion sticked to your mind, to your mindset, and you feel like actually this is not what I want, then please communicate it and clearly say, no, I don't want. No is already an answer. No is a full sentence. It doesn't need any justification. It doesn't need any explanation. It is already a full sentence. Whenever you don't feel aligned with what your heart is saying to you, just say no. That's the only thing that you can do. That's the best thing that you can do. And in this very moment you're doing that, you are giving yourself the biggest gift, because you will feel way better. It doesn't make any sense to make someone else feel better and you're feeling bad. It is your life. You're taking choices every day, you're taking decisions every day. Make the most of it, but make it yours, because it's your life and you really deserve it, babe. Okay? All right, so I would maybe love to stop for today, but I would really love to show the room, the dining table that I have decorated. Just let me switch the camera. Okay. All right, so this is what it looks like. Tissue doesn't belong here. My lipstick also not, but it doesn't matter. So, as you can see, this is the beautiful cake for my almost 6-year-old daughter. It is still covered so that it remains fresh and clean. These are the flowers that she has chosen. This is the decoration. I love this lamp, by the way. Okay. These are candy canes. Oh my god, this is so cute. She kept a candy cane for her mama. I love my daughter so much. She's the cutest girl that I've ever met in my whole life, with such a huge, beautiful heart. And I know that she will be watching this video later on. So these are the balloons. Okay, this is what she can't wait to open. All right. So. Okay, now see who is sitting next to me. Hi. Oh my gosh, isn't she cute? By the way, she has her own YouTube channel. Maybe I should just link it also in my bio. I have to look here. This is the camera, because I'm still, as you can see, that I'm still looking to the other side. I'm actually looking straight ahead, but the problem is that I have to look here. So, well, yes, my first YouTube video, not planned, no script, nothing. But to be honest, I'm really happy that I started. And you know what? Now I started finally. I started and I'll just continue because, hey, there is no reason now to stop. And if you see me traveling somewhere and I'm just, talking about anything concerning traveling, or if you see me in a nail salon and you see me getting my manicure, getting my nails done, or whatever it is, just keep watching, subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you with me in this journey, and maybe I can really inspire you to start your own personal brand. Maybe I can inspire you to become CEO of anything you would really love to do. As I mentioned before, I'm currently a Shopify designer, and I have also founded June and May. I love this name, June and May, which has also personal meaning to me. And yeah, the newsletter is going to be named by June and May. The Shopify template store is actually under my name. The store itself is running under my name, but nevertheless, I have called the overall, store name, or the overall design, Shopify designs June and May, because I just thought like I love it. I just love it, and it has also personal meaning to me. So therefore, I've just created that name, and it is also catchy somehow. People can keep it easily in mind. This is really important. And yes, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my newsletter, if you would visit my website. Everything is linked in my bio here in YouTube, my Instagram channel. So let's connect, lovelies, and I hope to see you in my next video. I'm trying my best to upload at least once a week. This would be awesome. I'm trying my best. If I have more to upload, it's awesome, but at least once a week, this would be really, really great. So you have something to watch. You can get all the latest updates about my personal brand, and I'm also going to have a brand shoot day. That means I'll be recording everything behind the scenes, maybe also, so you can have a look what this actually, what my personal brand show looks like, what I'm going to wear, and why I have chosen what the things that I've chosen. Yeah, that's it. Well, and except for the Shopify templates, it's mostly about bikini and lingerie templates. And the latest theme is about candles. I have put some beautiful seasonal candles, decorations in the background, everything about pumpkin, because I love to call this the pumpkin season. It's September, October, so this is actually really the pumpkin season for us. And I just love this transition prior to Halloween. By the way, we are most probably going to celebrate our first Halloween party this year because my daughter asked for it, so I really can't wait to do it. I think that it won't be that spooky, but maybe a little bit spooky and cute at the same time, okay? Because I'm not that kind of spooky person. However, what I wanted to say is that except for this Shopify templates, I think that somebody is going to throw something on me. She's already staring. I knew it. These are this decorational stuff here on the table. Here, I'll hold it here to the camera that my daughter has put here. I'll show you. I think you have seen this. All this stuff here. She's grabbing more and putting it on her mama. Okay, and when it comes to the online course is that I'm going to create a 3.5 formula. Everything is already set up, as I mentioned before. I just need to really choose a day and plan ahead of time when I'm actually going to record it. It is going to be a limited edition course. So this is going to be something very, very special because I was thinking to myself, okay, what am I going to do differently than everybody else who is, a self-made guru or whatever, and offering something that might bring you or not bring you forward. Because all those courses that are existing outside there in this world are not made for everybody. And I also had to experience it the hard way, because a lot of people don't mention that a lot of courses are not even made for mothers or single moms or whatever, that they're just not mentioning it. Okay, and even if you are a mom, it doesn't mean that you are capable of, you know, changing your lifestyle, pivoting. It really doesn't mean, and it doesn't mean that being a mom doesn't give you the possibility to pivot to 160 degrees or at least 180 and, you know, really reinvent yourself. It doesn't mean that. But when I was searching for something that was really, you know, really life-changing, I was searching like Heuhaufen. I was searching for something that obviously didn't exist and really still doesn't seem to exist. And so therefore I thought to myself, it's time that I create this, that I create the course that I was missing, that I create the course that I was asking for. And nobody ever had this, so this is really amazing. Of course, I will write down also below in the description before anybody can book this course and enroll to it, who this course is actually made for, whom I actually dedicate this course to, because I really believe that not everybody is made to enroll into an online course. Also, I already talked about the luxurious personal brand that I'm going to create, which means, of course, the price might be a little bit higher than you expect. And also in this case, it is important for me to have, you know, members joining the course who are really capable of actually financing themselves and financing the course and financing their wealth journey. It's not only about wealth, it's also about health. This is so important, because wealth means health, yes, and health means also wealth. So it is like both goes hand in hand. This was really so important for me also to include in the course. And as I said before, it is going to be a 3.1 course, a 3.1 pillar. And when you're asking yourself, what is it about this 0.1? Well, that is everything that I'm going to explain to you in a very super straightforward way in my online course. The course is going to be really, really straightforward. And we will be deep diving into the most important things. However, I'm not going to talk more about the whole course now, because this is a topic of itself. I just wanted to start my YouTube channel today. I wanted to introduce myself and maybe also introduce this little cutie. Her name is Nicolette. Do you want to introduce yourself? Who are you? What's your name?
Nicolette Magdalena.
Ooh. And who's going to celebrate her birthday?
Me.
You. How old are you going to be?
And I'm going to be 6.
She's a big girl. Come on, let's do a heart for the camera. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, yes, it's going to be a 3.5 pillar course, and I really can't wait to launch it. I really can't wait to launch actually everything that I have created so far. I also can't wait to share all the upcoming videos with you. I mean, still they're not created, but I can imagine that there is still a ton of things to come. And I'm really, really grateful for everybody who is there today to watch this video. I'm grateful for everybody who is willing to subscribe and stay with me and to get to know more about me. And I also believe that you can't stay hydrated enough, so therefore I'm going to drink now some water. Do you want also? Okay. Well, yes, maybe you have also a similar story, like you want actually to to start recreating yourself, to start finding out and figure out who you actually are, where you actually want to go. I mean, I was once the girl that I always dreamt of, okay? I was really the girl that I always dreamt of, but...
Okay. And I have orange juice.
She just wanted to let you know that she has orange juice. All right. Anyway, you have also a personal story like this, and maybe you also feel like you want to start something, you don't know where, or you have already started but you are stuck, or you are just procrastinating and you even don't know why. Okay, so this is really important to say, because I still don't know really the reason why I was actually procrastinating, because today I just started. I even didn't plan, I even didn't think of anything. Maybe if my daughter didn't suggest to start today, no, thank you, I wouldn't have started, maybe, because I mean, I wanted to start next week, but it's always like you want to start next week, you want to start tomorrow, you want to start in 2 days, on that Monday, on this day, at this time, because the weather is better than, oh, I don't know, whatever it is, you know. So there is always a new reason not to start now. And this is what I'm talking about when I say procrastination. Procrastinating is actually about, what are you procrastinating about? About the fact that somebody else is better than you. This is nonsense, because you are good enough just the way you are. You are good enough just with everything that you already have. I mean, it's absolutely normal that you want to have more. It's absolutely normal that you are not satisfied with something in your life. It might be your everyday life. It might be the treadmill that you're still stepping on. This is also part of my online journey that I'm going to really make clear, to step away from this treadmill. There are solutions, and I will show you in a super quick, straightforward way how to forever step away from this treadmill. Because people are like, oh my god, in this society, if you are a mom, you have to stay at home for 3 years. If you have a mom, you need to get a second baby as well. If you end this within the 2 years, maybe. If you are a mom, you're not allowed to work more than 20 hours a week. Who is saying that, by the way? If you're a mom, you're not allowed to work at all after getting a baby, or you shouldn't be a mom at all, or whatever. Or you are 30, you should be a mom now. Who is telling it? Who has actually invented all these rules? Who is telling you your daughter has to go to this school only because it is the only public school close by, and everybody is doing this? Yes, everybody is doing that. It's totally true, but it doesn't mean that you have to do it the same way. If you're not satisfied with your every day by day journey, you're living day in, day out, you're doing every single day the same shit, then it is really time that you step away from this treadmill. It took me a really long time to step away, but the reason it took me so long is, number one, I was giving in to people who actually didn't deserve me. This is really what I really honestly think. They didn't deserve me, not the least, but I was giving in, and this was the most stupid thing that I could actually do, because I would have saved tons of time. I would have saved not even months, but years, if I had just been as, I wouldn't say selfish, but really to just do what I wanted to do, to just do what my heart wanted to do, and just to step away from the people that didn't serve me, not even any longer, but actually never served me. People always say, step away from people or eliminate people that don't serve me, but it's even worse. And I go one step further and tell you that there are people who never served you. They never served you. They were never meant to be yours. You were never meant to be them, and they were simply those who actually never deserved you. This is really important to mention. Okay, as you can see that my daughter is running into the camera. This is actually also what was not planned, but you know, it is the real life, and I don't need to pretend anything. I'm trying my very best to record as much as possible alone, But if it's not possible, it's also fine. It's just like it's part of my life, and this is reality. And why not? Why not? What is the problem about her running into the camera? I mean, if this is the life, then that's fine. And I just wanted to let you know that whatever you're procrastinating about, just forget about it and just start. Just start. You know why I'm telling you to just start? Because you will feel so much better after you start. You will be proud of yourself because you have laid the first foundation stone of your journey. And this is amazing. I already feel so much better. I already feel so released within me in this current moment while I'm talking to you, while I'm looking in this camera, while I know that I'm recording this YouTube video, which I actually expected the least to do today, because I don't feel, as always, I didn't feel that well physically as to start. I didn't feel like I was looking the best, as always, as to start. I didn't feel like it was the perfect time. But when is the perfect time? Like this, you're procrastinating every single day, and time is passing, and you're watching other people succeed. You're watching other people's YouTube channels or whatever you're watching, and you see them succeed, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I also want to do that, I also want to have that. But what are you actually doing to really have that? What are you actually doing to really be there where they are, or even to just be there where you want to be? Because it is so important not to get there where other people are. It is important to get there where you want to be. And this is so important. This is also this maybe number one, I won't say number one thing, but this is really a super important part of my online journey that I'm going to create and launch super soon. That you really have to figure out what you actually want, what your journey looks like. And this is where you want to go. It doesn't matter where all the other people with their YouTube channels are. It doesn't matter what they're talking about. It doesn't matter how many followers, subscribers, whatever they have on social media, on Instagram and whatever. It's about you and your journey. Listen, I started my baby girl's Instagram last year. And now 1 year later, we have our 600 plus followers, which is awesome. I totally love it. We could have grown quicker, we could have grown more by doing some specific techniques, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to have it in the authentic way, and I also wanted to have it a smooth way without burning totally out. I heard so many times from YouTubers and also other content creators, influencers, that they burned out super quickly. Also from Natalie Ellis, founder of Boss Babe, I read in her newsletter how burned out she was feeling. Also from Danielle Canty, as far as I'm concerned. Vanessa Lau, she was talking a lot about this burnout, which led her to take off a whole year, and she just disappeared and vanished from her YouTube channel, which is, well, it is her personal decision, you know, and we have to accept that, and that is good. If she comes out even stronger, even better, even more relaxed, and she just knows what she wants now, this is also something that I can just suggest you. I mean, I'm not talking about this 1 year break, but I'm just talking about the time of break that you need, or the time that you actually need to start something, to do something, to figure out what you actually want to. And this is really important. But also at the same moment, it is important to understand that time is running, and today is not coming back. It's gone forever. I once read in a Buddhist phrase that the biggest mistake that people are doing or can do is to believe that they have time. And I totally agree. I totally agree, because especially in the country where I was raised, born, raised, where I went to school, where I got my first job, you know, amidst a Western Europe country, which is my home, I was raised to believe, and I really believed in this, that I have tons of time, years of time, because people always tell you you're too young to do this, you're too young to start that. And when you have gained a specific age, which is already old, then people say you're still so young, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, and what is then in, now you're still too young, and later they say you're too old, or what is it actually? You never reach this perfect age, so it doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter if they say you're too young. Just do it, girl. Go for it. I was 25 years of age when I have finished a world tour, and it was the dream of my whole life. I have finished a world tour by 25. Imagine this. This is something that is crazy. It is insane. And of course, yes, for free. I did it for free. I didn't pay a cent. I didn't have to give or create content in return. I could just do whatever I love, and was also paid for that. How awesome is this? This is not even awesome. This is incredible. This is actually, it just leads me still to feel so speechless about this and breathless at the same time, that I really can't realize it. It is really it is the biggest dream actually that I ever made come true in my life, and this was always my number one dream. I made everything happen, and this is also so important. This is also something that pushed me and to really to create a course of my own, which actually bridges the gap between, everything about reinventing yourself, with or without kids. It doesn't matter in what stage you currently are. You can join if you have kids. You can also join if you have no kids and if you never want kids. But if you have kids, especially for those, I would really not suggest it to everybody. And as I said before, I will just write down what kind of people I suppose should really take part in this course, because I don't want anybody to feel like, I want something that is life-changing, but I'm actually not doing anything to change my life, or I don't have the capability in my everyday life to change it, or I'm actually not really willing to really step away from this treadmill. This is so important, because there are the people who say, I don't like my everyday life, but they never think of stepping away from this social thinking. It is really a social thinking. It is mothers who have put out this rule to other mothers that you have to stay at home when you're a mom. It is mothers that have set up these rules that you're not allowed to work more than, let's say, 20 hours a week, and yet you have to be at home after 4 p.m. because your kids need you, blah, blah, blah. So it goes like this. These are mothers, these are women who have set up these rules to other women. And when you don't live according to these rules, then you're like, there are eggs and tomatoes thrown at your face because you're simply doing what you love. But listen, babe, it is your life and you are allowed to do what you love. Let them throw eggs or tomatoes, whatever they want. And if they have so many in their kitchen, it's awesome for them. Then just, hold it back over there and catch it and and fry your own eggs with that. Just be happy about everything that you are capable of, and they aren't. But it's not possible for them doesn't mean that it's impossible for you. If I can do it, I know so many people are telling, if I can do it, you can do it. If she can do it, I can too. And let's be honest, if you don't want anything, you will not get anywhere. Okay, and there are maybe just 1 or 2% of the girls, women, ladies out there who really want to step away from the treadmill, who really want to step away from the everyday life, who really want to step away from the life that they have been living for the past couple of years. So if this is you, then this course will be definitely for you. And if you are like, oh, I actually want to, but, then I would really not suggest it. But what you have is you have still the opportunity to join my free newsletter. And there I'm giving also, or trying my very best to give as much value as possible. And also when it comes to value, I love these words. You have to give value, you have to do this, you have to niche down, you have to 100 million rules, how to create content, what to do. You know what? Just fuck it. I'm sorry that I'm mentioning this now, but just fuck it and do your own YouTube channel. Do what you love, dress how you love, dress how you feel yourself the most confident, the most adorable, the most, I don't know, hot, sexy, whatever you want to be. Even if you're a mom or not, it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna care. I mean, you don't need to let anything come your way. This is all I can tell you. Just don't let anything come your way, because this is your life. Rock it. Rock it. Enjoy it. I'm 100% sure that you will attract the right people once you start being completely yourself. Okay. And, oh, this is beautiful. I want to show this. If I can. Okay, show it like here. I don't know if you can see the sunset. Okay. It's slowly going to be a sunset. I think it's time that I stop now this YouTube channel for today. I'm nevertheless super glad and happy that I started today. And if you have questions or whatever you want to say, just leave a comment below in the comment section. And as I said before, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying my very best to upload once a week. And yeah. My daughter asked me if I wanted to have a sip of her cute orange juice, and I think now I'm gonna have a little sip. You want also? Of course, it's gonna be first. Candy cane. Thank you. Just one thing I'd like to tell you before stopping for today is don't take life and yourself too seriously. There are places where you have to be serious, there are places where you have to be professional. Also as a CEO, also when you're a luxury brand, also when you are working for high-end customers, of course, then you have to be as professional as possible. You have to be dressed to kill. That's true, but you know, I come from customer service. I know what it looks like to serve business customers who have endless amount of money, and I know the huge difference. But I thought to myself, even though I want to be a luxury brand for myself, and I want to...
And I have a book.
I really want to be as authentic as possible. This is also something that I learned from Vanessa Lau. So I mentioned Vanessa Lau now so many times, and it's quite obvious that I have listened to a few videos of hers and her channel and her latest video clips. It's not about how to get rich, it's not about, you know, all this stuff, content creation, about growing your YouTube channel, whatever, or the technical equipments that you're using. It's none about this. It's really about her latest content. I have really listened to it, and I really appreciate that she said how important it actually is to be authentic. And I feel the same, you know. I don't want to have a mask here. I mean, you see it already. My daughter is running into the camera. She's doing in the background whatever she wants. And despite the fact that I told her actually not to do this, but it's fine. This is also part of my life. It's also part of my YouTube channel. I wouldn't say my personal brand, but my YouTube channel. And she is as welcome as you are, you know. I mean, this is what authenticity means to me, to just let everything be the way it is. And also today I created this video on a day I expected to at least to create a YouTube video. I think this is awesome, to really do something also spontaneously, also unexpectedly, also without a script. You know, I was talking now into the camera, I had no script, no plan or nothing. I was just like, I was trying to figure out, okay, what should I actually talk about? And I just thought it is important for you to let you know what I'm actually currently doing, or I'm actually planning to do, and also that my YouTube channel should be really a part of my journey. Wow, yes. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next YouTube video. Bye bye.
Bye.